following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Starting his way into the defense. He's still on his feet, moving to the end zone. Touchdown, Ledgers.
It is good. LaPont scores at the buzzer.
Welsh one-on-one. Welsh shot. Goal! Springs!
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence.
Play action, Raditz, right side. Now backing up, pocket collapsing, rainbowing, end zone. Yes, touchdown, Fond du Lac.
And a set in the middle to Freebie, and she'll put it down across her body and on the floor.
As the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Pitkinson, nice pass over to Cohen. Going to go middle hit over to Courtney Vander dealing it off the block attempt.
Buckhorn wins 59-58. State champions in Division III.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Bauer Chiropractic, Optivision, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke Company, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Radom & Stone and Landscape Company, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Jackson Call Insurance, AirTech,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Pump and Pantry,
Fond du Lac Pizza Ranch, Camera Casino, Refinery Wellness Center,
Premier Financial Credit Union, Back in Action, and Edward Jones.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, football fans. My name is Stuart Atkinson. Alongside me tonight is Craig Sesson. We got a matchup here tonight that kind of just appeared out of thin air. Cancellation by Two Rivers because of COVID-19 cases. We now have a matchup here tonight between New Holstein Huskies and the Oshkosh Lourdes Academy Knights here in Neenah, Wisconsin. I want to thank Lourdes for accepting and playing tonight. So we do have high school football tonight on our video stream at Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Thank you to all the listeners now and anyone else who wants to follow along and watch the game tonight. Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Quarterback for Lourdes tonight is going to be Josh Bauer. He's off to a hot start. First 3 games, 51 completions on 66 attempts, 77 completion percentage. He's thrown for 700 yards and 10 touchdowns with only 1 interception. And he's also rushed for 4 touchdowns. So keys for the Huskies are going to be slowing down Bauer as the Knights like to air it out quite a bit. The Knights come into this one 3-0. The Huskies 1-2. Craig, what do you like on New Holstein's side?
Well, New Holstein's just the opposite story. They're a run-first team. They're a defensive team. They're ready for Lourdes' attack. They played Kohler, Sheboygan, Lutheran, Christian last week. That team leads the state in passing. The quarterback's over 1,200 yards on the year. The wide receiver in the game Colin Gardakis set the state record for single-game receiving with 339 last week. And it still ended up a 51-50 game. So New Holstein not only played a passing team last week, but was preparing for Two Rivers, which is the second most pass-heavy team in the conference this week. So although it's short notice, they prepared for the right type of team. Now we got to see how the matchup goes tonight.
Yeah, exact opposites here as the Huskies are going to try and ground and pound and keep the electric offense of the Knights off the field. The Knights have scored at least 34 points in all 3 of their matchups in their last 2 games. They have scored 40 apiece. With that, we'll take a quick break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors that sets the tone for the organization, as well as independent ownership. Very unique for an organization of our size to really be owned by one family.
As the bank grew, our lending limits grew, and so we were able to address a lot of the needs of companies, newer companies. I would say we focused more on smaller family-owned businesses at that time, I would say a strong balance sheet benefits everyone, and it's not just in a bank. It's what we've recommended customers have. I think if everyone has that philosophy, they'll endure over a longer period of time. We have to have the foresight to get our customers through tough times, and all of these things are challenging because we're able to do it.
We have a strong commitment to the success of our customers and build long-term relationships. We earn our customers' trust each and every day. It is our culture, and it starts at the top with strong leadership.
So we at National Exchange Bank and Trust have the size to be able to serve all of the needs of our customers. That's very unique to be able to do that, yet retain the community bank image and culture.
Well, I think we're strong. We're going to be around. Always have been.
Welcome back to high school football on this cold, windy, rainy night in Neenah. Lourdes Academy Knights, home team against New Holstein Huskies. Stick around for a couple more minutes, and we got a pair of interviews with both head coaches. We talked about it a few minutes ago. This game is the exact opposite style, both these teams. The Knights, they're going to air it out. They're going to give it to Bauer and let him do what he does, and that's throw it through the air. 10 touchdowns on the year. And when they do run it, it's a lot of read option, and he does run it a fair amount himself. And he's got Tim Call in the backfield, who's rushed for over 200 yards so far on the season. And, Greg, you know all about the running game for the Huskies.
Yeah, last week for the Huskies, Michael Volz led the way with 227 yards in the game in the 51-50 loss. They also run Cody Obler up the middle and Sam Cady on the wing. Running back by committee, but committed to the run. The Holstein will run the ball all night if Lourdes can't step up and stop it.
It'll be interesting to see, is Lourdes going to get their 40 points, and are they going to be able to air it out, or is time management going to be in the favor of the Huskies, and they're going to ground pound all night long and make it a close game here in the rain? It's a D7, D4 matchup. Lourdes has played out of their division multiple times. Huskies, they can hang tight, but it's going to have to be with controlling the clock and playing some clutch defense late in the game. With that, we'll take a break, and we got a couple interviews with both head coaches of these teams here tonight. You are watching on Radio Plus Info YouTube.
And we're back, part of the pregame show on Radio Plus Video Sports, RadioPlusInfo.com, as you can watch the New Holstein game live tonight. Let's bounce back to last week and talk about a very exciting game. One of the games of the night across the whole state. Matthew Rupp is with us, New Holstein head coach. What a game last week, Matthew. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, I'm sure as a viewer, it was pretty exciting to watch. As a coach, it's a little bit stressful. But, I think great high school football game. It's really too bad somebody had to lose that game. But, obviously you have to have an outcome. So just a great game, KLC, and our kids hung in there pretty well, too.
50-36, 5:41 left to play. We talked about this, Matt, last week, the dynamic play of quarterback Robbie Michael, and he orchestrated a comeback that captured the win. He threw a 74-yard pass as time expired. Then the extra point was good, and 51-50 was the final. And a great game for their receiver, Jurdakis, 339 yards, 7 receptions, 3 of them went for touchdowns. Sometimes, Matt, you can coach them up, you can do all you can. When it's their night, right?
Yeah, and when that happened, when we scored that touchdown to go ahead 50-36, my kids were pretty excited, rightfully so, but I tried to bring them right back, like, guys, this is an explosive offense, and, this is a lot of time. We need to get our focus back. And, really what it came down to is we just couldn't get the final play when we needed it, whether it be a stop on defense or whether it be 4 yards on offense, because, we had that opportunity to put it away, and we just couldn't get it done. It just was their night, I think. But our kids played really, really hard. And we were basically we were 6 starters down with quarantine, and I think those guys would have made a big difference as well. But like I said, our guys had a lot of heart, and they never gave up. They never quit. It would have been real easy to put their heads down at certain points in that game, but we just kept fighting back.
We're talking with Matthew Rupp, head coach of the New Holstein Huskies. That's part of the pregame show. It's on Radio Plus Video Sports tonight. Do we know exactly what the plan is for postseason play yet? We
don't. I've only heard that they're going to try to run it, as far as like the numbers are the same as usual, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
And right now the way it's really tough. We've lost 2 games by 4 points against really good opponents. And we just got to get some victories out there.
We'll talk again next week, okay?
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Welcome back here on the Radio Plus Info stream. I'm Stuart Atkinson. Craig next to me as Friday night football under the lights. It's been raining off and on all night. It appears the rain has stopped, or at least slowed down for now. Still windy, but the wind is appearing to die down a little as well. So hopefully we can keep the wind and rain away for the majority of the night.
Yeah, Stuart, we might have jinxed you last week. We talked about how beautiful the weather was, that we had 70 degrees in mid-October.
Yeah, and what a week it's changed. It was nice weather last week, and I was outside quite a bit, and now I got a hat on. I brought my gloves, and I got a couple layers of long sleeves on. So players are ready. They'll be able to fight through it. They've done it plenty of times. Biggest problem is probably just going to be gripping the football with the wetness of the rain. So we talked about the running attack for the Huskies. Let's look at their air attack, as they have dual quarterbacks, as they play 2 quarterbacks in their system, Cameron Olson and Henry Schnell. Olson, 9 of 18 on the year, 50%, 160 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So nothing overwhelming there, but again, they do like to run the ball a lot. And Schnell, he's 5 for 6 for 72 yards, no touchdowns, but the one incompletion was an interception. So when they do throw it, they've thrown 3 interceptions with 24 passes. Huskies going to try and limit the turnovers through the air, Craig.
That's right, Stuart. Huskies quarterbacks rotate in with the play. Really game managers. The goal of the wing tee is to run the football. They will, when the opposing linebackers and safeties start coming down into the box, they will go long over the top. So big risk, big reward in the passing game, but if it's up to them, their favorite thing to do is just ground and pound.
Yeah, they're going to ground and pound all night, and like you said, when they do throw it, they want to limit those interceptions and try and hit the big plays over the top, as we have about 30 seconds or so until the national anthem. So we'll take a couple minute break. Then when we come back, we should have kickoff moments after the break. So stay with us. You are watching high school football this Friday night on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress. Facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
At Marian University, we're committed to helping you become a nurse. With acceptance into Marian's BSN program, our curriculum allows you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. You can expect hands-on learning and personalized support from a program that's developed the area's best nurses. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful. Get to work at Marian University. Apply today.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
All these people, not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we will. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they changed you. What?
You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
Welcome back on Radio Plus Info Stream on YouTube. Friday night football here in Neenah at St. Mary's Catholic's Field.
Beautiful facility.
Yeah, you said, Craig, it is beautiful. My first time here, and just the view up here in the press box, just beautiful, beautiful field. And even with the rain, it looks like there's really good playing conditions out there. I don't think there's going to be too many issues with slipping. There's no rain puddles built up. There's no mud or anything. The rain has stopped the last 20 minutes or so, so that's obviously going to help. Hopefully the rain stays away as the PA announcer is going through some starting lineups. As you can see, the away team, the Huskies, in their white jerseys with red helmets, and the Lourdes Academy with their home black and black helmets. And Craig, we got just a few seconds before kickoff. Just a key to the game for the Huskies to come away with a victory tonight.
Well, the key to the game for the Huskies is going to be what you learned last week. Last week they gave up 4 passes that were over 70 yards to a great passing team. I would guess you're going to see somebody stand deep as a safety tonight, and then, rush with 4 guys. And, even if you have to play zone, they don't like to play zone, but rush with 4 guys, get after the quarterback. They've got enough meat up front to dominate the line. Interestingly, Division 7 school, Division 5 school, both teams have about the same size. Looking up and down the roster, about the same number of linemen that are 200-plus pounds. Both teams look like they have good speed. Should be a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, I think you nailed it. Big key for the Huskies going to be getting pressure on Bauer with only 4 D linemen, because if you bring the blitz, it's going to open up some passing lanes for Bauer. So if the Huskies can get some pressure on Bauer with only 4 linemen rushing 4, and maybe even 3 at times, going to help their cornerbacks and their safeties out quite a bit. As moments away from kickoff, as it looks like the Huskies, New Holstein's going to be receiving, and Lourdes Academy is going to be kicking off here to open up this game here.
New Holstein will be working north to south. Sam Cady and Michael Volts back for the receiving. 2 weeks ago, Sam Cady had the longest kickoff return in the state, close to 90 yards. Made the Max Preps highlight reel.
You can only imagine that head coach Wopat of the Knights have warned his team, be ready to cover on the kickoffs. As we have kickoff here, it's fielded finally at the 10-yard line by number 3, Michael Volz, and he's going to take it to about the 31, probably about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Huskies are going to set up their offense.
Yep. Not well played on the kickoff. Bounced past the original receiver, but Sam Cady picked it up, got out to the 30.
Yeah, so Cady there picking that up as it looked like it was going to be possibly pinned in their own 10-yard line and able to get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So a good save there. Shotgun formation here for the Huskies. Man in motion, and they're going to hand it off to the man in motion, and that's Volz, and nothing doing there as he's only going to pick up about a yard.
He's going to get closer to 5.
Oh, excuse me, yes, he about the 35-yard line there, so a nice pickup there.
Yep. Sorry, Stuart, you had obstructed view there.
Yeah, the view up here is going to be a little tight, but we will make do with what we have. We're just happy to have football here tonight. Shotgun formation once again for the Huskies, 2 out wide on the left. As they're going to hand it off once again to Volz, and a lot of room there as he's going to pick up the first down on the left side, the far side of the field, and the chains are moving.
Exactly what the Huskies want to do all night long. It's not pretty, but it gets the job done. If they can run 5-6 yards a carry, they'll continue to do that until Lourdes brings the 8th man into the box.
Yeah, it may not be pretty, but you know what is pretty, Greg? Moving the chains.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun formation once again. As they're going to hand it up the gut, and that's going to be another solid 5 yards as it is Olsen in at quarterback on this first drive.
Yep, Obler on the carry. The Holstein using all 3 of their backs on the first 3 carries and rotating in quarterbacks, keeping legs fresh. The Holstein's got a couple starters back this week. Hunter Lizaway at center, Robert Hess at wide receiver, and Eli Lefevre on defense back. We were out last week.
Handoff up the middle once again on the 2nd and 5. It's going to be right at the sticks. Will depend on the spot as
we may actually have a measurement.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to have a measurement. That was right on the line to gain marker.
Yep. Oh, the official on the first down spot, give them the first down. They're moving the chains.
Yep, so you can see there on your screen the official giving them the first down. So no measurement needed. So we talked about in the pregame, Craig, yet to attempt a pass, but already 2 first downs. There it is, handoff from Casper up the middle once again. It's going to be solid yardage as that is Cody Eyebuyer up the middle.
Nice tackle by the nose tackle, 65. Unfortunately, 4 or 5 yards downfield. But that could have went for 15 to 20 if he didn't get him by the shoes.
Yeah, that was Force in there on the tackle. Xavier Force, junior lineman for Lourdes Academy. And so far, Lourdes has not stopped the run as there's been at least 5 yards gained on each run so far. Olsen still in there at quarterback as they hand it off on the motion to Caddy, and he's got some room to run.
Yeah, Caddy had a convoy around the left side that time, just followed the blockers until they ran out and got the first down.
Yeah, so Caddy with a solid pickup there, getting well over the yards needed. So 3 first downs so far. If I believe I'm correct, Greg, yet to have a third down yet.
No third downs yet. And Holstein in this area on the field, 3rd down, 4th down, they're not going to punt from inside the 35.
Yeah, when you got a ground and pound team and you got 3 different running backs you can hand it to, you got 3rd, 4th, and short, you might as well go for it. As new quarterback is in, as it's Schnell handing that one off, and that one goes nowhere.
Yep, loss of 2 on the play to Katie. Looked like a broken play, very slow to develop.
Yeah, so first time Lourdes is able to get in the backfield and create maybe not quite a negative play, but at least a gain of none. So it looks like Schnell is still in there again. So got motion, got a flag on the play.
Oh, New Holstein had their first pass of the game called. We're going long.
Yeah, they were going long, and that was actually Olsen in at quarterback. My mistake. As now Olsen jogs off the field. So Olsen was in there. They were going to attempt their first pass, but now Lourdes has something cooking on defense as they got the 1-yard loss, and now a mental penalty on the Huskies puts them in 2nd and 16, not where they want to be when they're a ground and pound team.
They'll still not afraid to run the ball. Eventually you're going to see Schnell on the read option as well. Great speed at the quarterback position. Again, Huskies having trouble lining up.
Yeah, Schnell back there once again in motion. He'll hand it off, and now it's going to be a double reverse up the middle. It's Katie, and he's going to pick up the first down, it looks like, with 16 yards to gain. It's going to be really close. Might be a yard short, and now the rain is starting to pour once again. So we're not going to have a rainless game.
The umbrellas are coming out in the crowd.
It was a nice thought anyways, Craig, to have a rainless game, but we knew it was coming. So 3rd and 1 for the Huskies. They are 1 yard short. You said it, Craig. They got 2 opportunities most likely to pick it up. Olsen in at quarterback. Puts Katie in motion, and we have another flag, maybe a timeout.
Timeout, New Holstein.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout by New Holstein, and we will also take a timeout. Don't go anywhere. This is high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
LASIK at Optivision is an amazing, life-changing procedure and more affordable than you think. Why pay over $2,000 a night when at Optivision you'll pay only $14.95? Call 1-800-20-HAPPY to find out more. LASIK at Optivision is bladeless, it's safe. You're in the office for an hour, and most people go back to work the next day. Your procedure is done by Dr. Dudley, Dr. Dontham-City, or Dr. Clark, surgeons you can trust, and surgeons who have had the procedure done themselves. And after surgery, you can buy sunglasses without a prescription. Call to schedule a free screening, 1-800-20-HAPPY.
Welcome back here on the live stream. Stuart Atkinson here with Craig Sesson. New Holstein versus Oshkosh Lourdes Academy. A big 3rd and 1 awaiting for the Huskies as they picked up a big 15-yard gain on 2nd and 16 with Sam Cady on a reverse. And it looks like we have Cameron Olsen in at quarterback. I doubt they're going to pass here.
Yeah, New Holstein's got about 1,100 pounds on the right side of the line. I would guess they're going to go behind their beef.
Putting in motion is Katie, and they're going to hand it off.
Inside scissors play. Didn't get much, but it's close.
Yeah, it's going to be really close, but they only needed the yard. The refs are looking, and they are going to give them the first down. So their first 3rd down of the drive, but have yet to be stopped on a 3rd down or get to a 4th down, and another fresh set of downs for the Huskies.
And New Holstein doing what they want to do with the ground and pound. 7:25 left on the clock. First drive, dominating time of possession, obviously. But same thing happened last week, and time of possession didn't matter.
As their first pass of the game is a bubble screen, and they're going to pick up about 5 yards on that one.
I believe it was Robert Hess on the reception.
Yep, it was Hess, as you can hear that potentially on the PA announcement. So
again, they're showing pass. It's an extended handoff, but they're showing pass just to keep the defense honest. They're going to run when they can run.
Yeah, and you said, Craig, those bubble screens, they're pretty much just extended handoffs, like you said, just to keep the defense a little bit honest. As Olsen in shotgun, got a couple receivers, Gage to the right. It's going to be an inside handoff up the middle, and it's going to be
Obler down to the 10.
Obler just short of.
Nope, inside the 10, looks like about the 7.
Yep, short of the end zone by a good 5 yards or so. Hard to see from here where the end zone even starts. But so 1st and goal for the Huskies as the 3rd different Husky to run. He's already got a couple attempts. It's hard to know which way it's coming if you're Lourdes, Craig.
Yeah, the Huskies do running back by committee. The fullback, Obler's the bruiser up the middle. The 2 wings will run all night outside.
big run there by Obler. It's going to be a fake hand, or they are going to give it to Cady, and he's going to get to the outside for a touchdown.
8 yards untouched.
So Sam Cady, 8 yards on the touchdown to the left far side of the end zone, and that's going to be your first score of the game. What an opening drive by the Huskies, Craig.
Going to script. I mean, that's exactly what the Huskies want to do. Same way they started last week, and their opponent last week came out with a 98-yard touchdown pass on the second play. So good start, but we'll see. Now we get to see the track meet offense.
See how the kicking game is with the rain, as that is no good, just a little bit to the left, and that is Asimi just missing to the left. So 6-0 is your score. New Holstein on top of Oshkosh Lourdes Academy, as we'll take a quick break here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Stream on YouTube. 6-0 New Holstein on top of Oshkosh Lourdes Academy, as they only attempted one pass, and it was a bubble screen, an extended handoff, and they just did a masterful job, only having 1 third down, and they converted immediately, and they put up 6 points. They did miss the extra points, as Volts kicks off left to right here on your screen, as Lourdes has it about the 20, now the 25, and he's going to be tackled around the 30-yard line.
First look tonight for the Lourdes offense.
So Bauer coming in at quarterback for Lourdes, as see if the Huskies can get some pressure, as I would assume it's going to be the exact opposite of what you just saw on your screen. Not going to be too many runs coming from Lourdes here. Now, I could be totally wrong. They could run it on the first play just to show me I don't know what I'm talking about. But you are going to see a lot of passes coming from this offense. Bauer back to pass on the first play, and he's going to air it out
got
deep.
A guy long.
And he's got a guy just out of the stretch of the receiver, number 4, Rudinger, the senior, as he's his top and favorite target, and just inches away from a ginormous play.
Right, exactly how the game started last week for New Holstein. Almost gave up the big play.
We said they were going to pass, and right away, first play that had about at least 25 to 30 yards in the air, and Rudinger, he had it at his tips. Maybe, I don't think the rain factored in too much in that one, just a bit of an overthrow. Now a fake handoff, Bauer up the middle, and he's got about 5 yards here. He's going to get about 6, so third and manageable coming up for the Knights.
Good run by Bauer up the middle.
And Bauer does have 4 rushing touchdowns on the year and 10 via the air, so he can kill you with both. And the hurry up, no huddle, Lourdes is known for. In motion. Trips to the left. He's got his running back there. Taking a while to snap it here. Now Bauer will have it. And he'll hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be close. He might just be a tad short. And they are going to give him the first down. Very close there, Craig.
Yeah, just like New Holstein on the other side. Made it by a foot. Missed the tackle in the middle by all-conference and Sam Casper.
So no hurry up here as the snap is low, almost fumbled, and Bauer's going to let it rip, and he's got Ruding, and he's going to catch it at the 30. He makes a move, and that is going to be a touchdown. So Bauer throws it to Preston Rudinger for a deep bomb. That was a 59-yard touchdown pass by Josh Bauer.
Beautiful pass. 2 Huskies defenders took each other out of the play. Easy touchdown for Lourdes. Oh, we have a flag on the field.
Maybe coming back as both teams are starting to walk back.
Yep. Holding against Lourdes.
So offensive holding takes a beautiful touchdown pass away from Bauer, and that's what the Knights do. They quick attack and they can score in a hurry, while the Huskies, they will just take their sweet time and go down the field, and they will just kill you with time of possession. And now the Lourdes got to bounce back mentally after thinking they just scored a big touchdown.
Big penalty, about 12 yards marked from the spot. So 1st and 23 for Lourdes.
We did see the Huskies pick up a 2nd and 16. Let's see what the Lourdes can do on 1st and 23. Try and get some of it back here, as Huskies are going to try and prevent the big play. Bauer and shotgun. They check their wristbands. Snap, and it's going to be a fake bubble screen, and they're going to go right back to him, and he just overthrows Preston Rudinger. So 3 times they've thrown it to him in the same spot. He's been open all 3 times, but so far no success.
Amazing that Holstein hasn't figured it out yet. They got to get a safety deep. That's like you said, 3 out of 4 plays, the man was behind the defense. Probably the rain and the wind and the slipping of the ball that's saving the Huskies, along with that holding penalty.
Yeah, and the rain normally helps the offense, as the receivers know where they're going. The DBs, they don't know where the play's going. Harder for them to cut. But Rudinger, he is their big play man, as he's got 274 receiving yards on the year and 4 touchdowns in 3 games. So Bauer back in shotgun, 2nd and 23 for Lourdes. On their own 27-yard line, they run up the middle, and they get absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, New Holstein backed off that time, went into their 2-deep shell, had a receiver safety over the top. Lourdes did the right thing running the ball at the slight box, but only got a couple on the play.
So a big 3rd and 20-plus, 3rd and 21 for the Knights, as they do not huddle, as they often don't. But even though they don't necessarily huddle, they don't always hike it super fast as well. They like to read the defense and then decide what they're going to do. Bauer gets it in the shot. He's going to roll out left, avoids the sack. He's running to his left. Going to be a tough play, and he's just going to run out of bounds. Or he stays in, and he picks up a few yards, but well short of the 1st down.
Well played. Coverage, almost a coverage sack, a coverage gain, but nowhere to go with the ball for Bauer.
So a gain of 11 yards there, as he does get a good chunk back, but that penalty just killed him. 4th and 10, and looks like the punt team's going to come out for the Knights.
Michael Volt's back to receive for the Huskies.
So Volt's kicking off for the Huskies, also receiving here on the punt, the do-it-all running back. Good snap. And they're going to fake the punt, and it's going to be caught short of the sticks. A great defensive play by the Huskies, as they allow the catch, but they stop them a yard short. And now great field position for the Huskies.
Excellent recognition and a tackle just short of the sticks.
A nice creative call by Wopat of the Knights, but just not quite good enough, as very disciplined defense on the special teams unit for New Holstein.
I think you'll see a lot of 4th down attempts tonight. If the Huskies are running the ball consistently, it doesn't matter if they start at the 20 or the 40. Got to find a way. Lourdes has got to find a way to get a few more guys in the box and stop that run.
So we got some changing of the formation pre-snap, as we see so often with the Huskies, as it looks like it's Olsen in there, and he hands it up, and it's going to be
Obler on a big run up the right side.
Yeah, Obler right up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 15 yards.
Again, read option. Either way it was open, giving the ball or pulling it. Good blocking up front by the Husky line.
And those read options, you got to factor in the 3 running backs, and you also have to factor in it if the quarterback's going to keep it. And that's what makes it so tough to decide who has the ball.
Right. Schnell has touchdowns of over 25 yards in all 3 games this year.
And it is Schnell in at quarterback right now, number 15, as the Huskies run a dual quarterback system. And he's going to keep it up the middle, and that's going to be a solid about 6-yard gain to about the 29-yard line.
Yep, read option on the keep. Again, solid gain.
Again, and you saw Schnell hold it in that mesh point for so long as he almost handed it off once he was 3-4 yards past the line of scrimmage. You still don't know who has the ball.
Right. They actually should have handed it off a little earlier. By the time he handed it off, one defender could take the running back and the quarterback.
Olsen now in at quarterback. Katie on the motion. He'll hand it off to Obler, and he'll go up the middle, and he's going to have enough for another first down.
Again, Holstein tick, tick, tick. We're under 2 minutes in the first half, and Lourdes has only had the ball once.
A huge penalty on Lourdes with the offensive holding. Took away a quick touchdown, and now an opportunity for the Huskies to go up 2 scores and pretty much eat up the entire first quarter. Schnell back in there at quarterback. In shotgun. Puts the man in motion. He's going to fake pass or fake handoff. He's going to roll out right. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to run. And he's going to pick up a few yards there as the second pass play for the Huskies turns into another rushing attempt. Picks up a few.
Good coverage downfield by the Lourdes Academy.
Yeah, Weber in on the tackle there for the Knights. As you see Schnell go to the sideline. So Cameron Olsen going to be back in at quarterback.
3 Lourdes safeties around Robert Hess, the intended receiver, on the last play.
So good decision. Not going to show up a lot in the box score, 3 yards rushing, but better than throwing it into the triple coverage. And now a double reverse up the middle, and it's going to be Volts, and he is going to have enough for the first down, it appears, and he does. Another first down, about an 8-yard run for Volts.
Again, solid tackle by Lourdes. Could have knocked the ball loose, but 8 yards downfield, getting the solid tackle is just too far downfield.
So Katie's got a touchdown already. Volts and Obler both with multiple big plays. It's just a 3-headed monster in the backfield. Never know which way they're going to run.
So far, going to the Husky coach's script. Actually, probably to the Lourdes script, too. They had 3 plays where they had a wide receiver behind the Huskies. They just didn't connect, except for the penalty play.
So 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. And in at quarterback is Schnell. Putting in motion, and he's going to hand it off to the man in motion. And the man in motion is number 4, Volts, and he is tackled. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So he picks up a couple there. At the end of 1, it is New Holstein 6, Lourdes Academy 0, and knocking at the door are the Huskies for a second touchdown. We'll take a break. You are watching on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress. Facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info, stream on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. Alongside me is Craig Sessing. A very fun first quarter as 6-0 for New Holstein over Oshkosh Lourdes Academy, and they're pounding on the door. 1st and 10 on the Knights' 13-yard line as they switch sides of the field. They're now going right to left on your video, and a run going to be close to another first down.
Obler inside the 5, down to about the 3.
Yep, so running the clock, as that's what happens when the Huskies have the ball. They just run it, and they are going to give them the first down. So now 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line as Obler picked up about 11 yards there.
Again, you're going to see some straight ahead action here. The Huskies have some big beef on the line that Lourdes is having a little trouble dealing with early on.
So it's going to be handed off up the middle, and it's going to be really close. Looks like they're going to mark them just short of a touchdown there.
Inside the 1 for the Huskies.
So 2nd and goal for the Huskies.
Lourdes defense may have to make some adjustments they haven't had to make so far this year. The only points Lourdes has given up this year were in garbage time. Tonight they got somebody that's able to match them with size.
Cameron Olson in at quarterback as you got a man in motion going left to right. Now some more shift in the formations. Olson takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Obler, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Nice stop by the interior of the Lourdes defense.
Yeah, so a swarm of Knights tackle him at the line of scrimmage, and now a 3rd down, 3rd and goal coming up. And Craig, if they don't get it here, do you anticipate them going for it on 4th?
I do. It's close enough that they're averaging 7-8 yards a carry. They should be going for it on 4th and goal, but let's see the 3rd down play.
Schnell under center now, and he hands it off to Volts up the middle, and it's going to be close, and it's going to be just short. So 3 stops in a row by the Knights defensive front, and now decision time for New Holstein.
New Holstein did go for it last week in this situation. They ended up turning the ball over on about the 2-yard line. Ended up in a 98-yard touchdown the other way after 4th down. So important play here for both sides.
So 9 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter, and timeout called. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info stream on YouTube. New Holstein up 6-0 against Oshkosh Lourdes Academy, and they're knocking on the door, but they have a huge 4th and goal on the 2-yard line of the Knights, and it looks like Matt Rupp is going to go for it before the timeout.
Yeah, big play for both teams here. New Holstein gets in the end zone, gets the 2-score lead. May call Lourdes to press a little. They haven't been down at all this year. Lourdes gets the stop, and then their big play offense. They've been behind the Huskies 3 times already tonight.
So it looks like Obler and Volts are in the backfield. or Obler's in the backfield, Volts to the left. It's going to be a QB sneak, and it doesn't look like they're going to get it. The QB sneak is snuffed out, so 4 straight stops by the Lourdes Academy defensive front, and they are jacked about it.
Exciting stop for the Lourdes Academy. Just did not get any traction on the turf going forward there for the Huskies. Got the Lourdes Academy backed up, but with their high-powered offense, might not matter.
Yeah, so if you want to take a positive out of not converting the 4th down is now, Lourdes has to go the length of the field, but they do have the big play offense. One thing is they're a passing team, so if you get them passing in the end zone, if you can get an offensive holding in the end zone or get some pressure, you got a potential for a safety. Josh Bauer in shotgun. Takes the snap.
Little snap, going long again, got a guy deep.
He's got a guy, it looks like close, and in and out of the hands, and now we're going to get a flag right at the end of that one.
Yeah, you're going to get a pass interference on the Huskies. The defender got his hands up but never got his head around. It's kind of like the old face guarding rule.
Yeah, so did not get his head turned around in time. Yep, so pass interference on Holstein. You're going to give the Knights an automatic first down. As you can see, almost every play except one run play and a scramble play, they are throwing it deep. They've yet to convert one, but they've had men open, which has to be alarming for New Holstein.
Yeah, New Holstein playing one deep safety on half the field, playing man-to-man on the opposite side, and Bauer's smart enough to just pick off the side without the safety, throw over the top on every play.
Got a man in motion. A snap bobbled by Bauer. He's going to roll out, and he's going to be sacked.
Ball's loose.
Ball came out, and New Holstein says they have it. Let's wait for the official, and New Holstein does have it. So a big play by the defense of the Huskies.
Sam Casper on the pressure, and I believe the recovery.
So Casper in there. Looked like Bauer's going to get away. Casper did not allow it, dragged them down, and got the football out. Just a tremendous play. And now another first and goal opportunity for the Huskies.
Asking a lot of the Lourdes defense to stop 7 plays, 8 plays in a row from inside the 5 here.
Especially when the team is known for running. This is what they do, and you got to believe the offensive line's a little frustrated from not converting last time on the sweep, and it's going to be a touchdown for number 4, Michael Volts. So Katie with the touchdown and Volts with a touchdown for the Huskies.
Strong run around the right side. Nobody touched him going into the end zone. Huskies have been good around the outside. They did get stuffed a couple times up the middle on the short field at the end at the goal line. There's just really nowhere for the linebackers to play deep. So when you got a guy in every gap, sometimes you got to run around the end.
So both touchdowns coming on outside runs where neither Katie or Volts was touched either time. And it looks like the Huskies are going to go for 2 and try and get that missed extra point back from the first quarter. 9:24 on the game clock here in the second quarter, as it's going to be Schnell quarterbacking, and he's going to hand it off, or he is going to hand it off up the middle, but they're going to be short again. So 12 points is going to be what the Huskies have on the scoreboard.
Yeah, odd that they're chasing points early in the second quarter, but they thought they had a play that would work.
Yeah, very early to be chasing points, but again, you never know what Rupp was thinking. They are a run team, so they are built for 2-point conversions. But with that, a little positive for Lourdes. They stop them again. New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy Knights, 12-0 with 9:24 in the second quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 12-0 New Holstein on top of Oshkosh Lourdes Academy as New Holstein kicking it off there. Picked up by Lourdes. They're going to the right boundary, and they get it to about the 40-yard line. And that was by number 5, Jack McHelps, the senior. So good starting field position for the Knights.
Yep, good run back by Lourdes. New Holstein didn't maintain the contain on the end. So far, the weather probably helping the Huskies. Lourdes Academy had a couple wet balls that were snapped high, snapped low. Huskies took advantage and got the turnover. Passing and catching the ball is probably going to be a little tough, but Lourdes is running by the Huskies on a regular basis.
Yeah, they've been unable to hold on yet, and the one play they did, they got it called back. But you got to believe, Craig, this 1st and 10, I would bet that they're going to take another shot in the secondary.
Yeah, and the Huskies learning now. They do have they don't have 2 safeties back. They're playing 5-on-4 instead of 6-on-4.
And that pass is complete. A little button hook to the chains for a first down, and that was Preston Rudinger, as he's been targeted a few times on the deep ball, had his touchdown called back, and now he gets a first down for the Knights.
Yep. Lourdes into Huskies territory for the first time tonight.
So 9:12 on the clock in the second quarter as time just drips away when the Huskies have it. Not so much with the Knights with all the pass attempts and if you have some incompletions. And now a read option, fake handoff. Bauer goes outside. He's got the first down. He's got a couple more yards, and now he's dragged out of bounds. And a flag comes out. It's going to probably be either a late hit or a horse collar tackle.
12 yards on the play, probably another 15 on the penalty, getting the Lourdes Academy into scoring position.
So just like that, about a 12-yard throw and catch to Rudinger, and then Bauer, the 12-yard run. Looks like we're going to tack on another 15.
Actually, they're walking back the wrong way.
Are we going to have a block in the back towards the end? Interesting here that, yeah, they are walking back, Craig. Interesting to see. Let's see what the official says here. No mic. The official forgot to turn his mic on. Or here we go. So a offensive face mask on the Knights. Did not hear who it was on. I would assume it's probably on Bauer on the stiff arm. So what it looked like was going to be a big play, actually now 1st and 13 for the Knights.
30-yard swing depending on who that penalty was on.
Yeah, a big decision there as now a swing pass, bubble pass to the outside, and picking up solid yardage, about 5 yards, and that was completed to number 8 there, Dominique Kane, the junior. So just trying to make it manageable on second now 2nd and 6.
And again, a couple quick bubbles there, read option in a bubble, but you can feel that eventually they're going over the top.
Yeah, they're just trying to pepper up the defense a little bit to take their next shot. And it does look like looks like they got 2 safeties back there now as Bauer in shotgun. He's going to hand it up off the middle, and there's nowhere to go, but then he bounces it outside. Now back up the middle, and he's going to have a first down, and it's going to be to the 30-yard line.
Nice run, about 10 yards after contact.
And that was Tim Call, number 36, the senior, with that run. So Tim Call with the first down there. So 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Clock is running. It's 12-0 New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy. Bauer out of shotgun. Looks for the bubble screen. He's going to fire deep, and it's going to be caught, and it's a touchdown for number 4, Preston Rudinger.
Nice catch by Rudinger. Got away with a push-off at about the 5-yard line. Wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, it looked like it was close, and I think, Craig, you were right. Rudinger pushed off just a bit there to create separation, but no call, and it is a touchdown for the Knights.
Again, high school football, you'll get away with that more often than you don't. That's a good play by the receiver.
And then typically give give a little more leeway to the receiver versus the defensive back, as extra point is up and
no good.
No
Off to the
good
right.
once again. So 2 missed extra points, one by the Knights, one by the Huskies. So your score 12-6. But the Lourdes still trail New Holstein Huskies. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info. Lourdes Academy Knights scoring their first touchdown of the game on a pass from Bauer to Preston Rudinger. They still trail 12-6. New Holstein, as they're receiving, looks like the ball's going to go out of bounds. Flag and great field position coming for the Huskies.
7:48 to go in the first half. Good high school football game. Back and forth. Both teams moving the ball now. Should be competitive till the end.
Only a couple minutes off the clock with Lourdes having the ball. You got to believe if the Huskies pick up a couple first downs, they could trim the majority of this quarter, potentially the entire thing, if they make it all the way down to the end zone.
Well, maybe the Lourdes Academy defense figured something out. They were putting more guys in the gaps on the goal line, forcing the Huskies to try something different. It's hard to do that this much field behind them, but we'll see.
Yeah, open field. We'll see if the adjustment still works, as that is a handoff in the motion, as that is Volts getting about maybe a yard.
58, Eli Lefevre got stuffed going around the left side. Everybody had a hat on a hat. They just didn't get the push.
So Fever actually on the carry there and does get 3, as sometimes the quarterback even tricks the play-by-play guy who has the ball. 2nd and 7 in at quarterback is, looks like it's Schnell. It's actually Olsen, and he fires a pass in and out of the hands of number 21.
Robert Hess.
So when they do pass, they have been looking Robert Hess's way, yet to get one in his hands. He might have had one on a bubble screen earlier.
Big play here for Lourdes Academy. If they can get a stop, Huskies are still on their own side of the field, likely to punt. Big stop for Lourdes if they can get it on 3rd down.
And coming off of an incompletion, a rare time, New Holstein has the ball without the clock running. So 7:09 remaining in the second quarter, 12-6. New Holstein on top. Schnell has it. He'll fake the handoff. He's rolling out right. He's looking for a deep pass. He's got his man, and it's going to be caught at the 25-yard line, and that's number 4, Michael Volts.
First long pass of the night for the Huskies. Ball hung up a little bit, but Volts had enough room to make the completion.
Looked like the pass was going to be a little short from Schnell, but a good job by Volts working back to the ball, and a huge play for this Huskies offense. Now they're going to go back to their bread and butter, and they're going to run it up the middle, and it's Obler, and now he bounces it outside, and he's going to get a few.
Obler a little too much east and west on that one. He's their north-south back. He did get 5, 6 yards, but had more if he went straight up the middle.
Yeah, started up the middle, then bounced it out, and maybe gained 1 yard on about 6 or 7 yards covered on feet. So 2nd and 3. They're actually going to give him 7 yards, so it's a very good pickup actually by Obler. Now Schnell in at quarterback.
2 receivers to the top, nobody covering the second one.
They are going to hand it off. It's Volts going to the right, and he is going to pick up the first down, but then he's pushed out of bounds. So another first down for the Huskies.
misalignment by the Lourdes Academy there. Huskies had 2 receivers to the top and only 1 defender covering them, but didn't get a chance to audible into a pass.
Craig, you know this Huskies team a little bit better. Do you think if the quarterback saw the inside that he would have had the freedom to audible to a pass there?
If there's nobody covering, you just point and yell.
So a potential missed opportunity there, but still picking up the first down are the Huskies. Going in motion now, they're going to hand it off, and it's going to be Katie to the outside, and just like the other 2 touchdowns, he goes in untouched.
That one's coming back. There's a holding on the right side of the offensive line.
Yep, Greg, so holding on New Holstein. So now each team with a touchdown called back via the holding penalty.
Yeah, that holding occurred. Flag was thrown almost before the ball was handed off. Backside of the play, tough call for the Huskies. Holding on that side wasn't going to affect the play at all. Just quick laundry on the field and brings back a touchdown.
Yeah, Craig, those are the ones that hurt. The holding penalties that were away from the ball that most likely did not even affect the outcome. So Schnell at quarterback, number 15.
Interesting call on 1st and 20. Huskies have been getting 10 a clip on running. I'm wondering if they're going to run or pass.
So they are going to run. It's going to be a quarterback keeper on the read option, and Schnell gets a decent chunk up the middle to make it 2nd and manageable.
7 yards up the middle on the read option.
It's going to be about 2nd and 12 now. We got 5 minutes and 13 seconds left on the game clock. Clock is running. Officially, it is going to be 2nd and 13. You got to imagine they're going to be going for it here unless they want to try and get that field goal, but with the conditions will be interesting, and they are going to hand it off to Volts up the middle, and he is stuffed. Doesn't get much there at all.
Turned up one gap too early. The outside was open that time.
So 3rd and 11 for New Holstein.
As you said, Stewart, Huskies likely in 2-down territory here. They do have a kicker that can kick a 40-yard field goal, but based on how they're running the ball tonight and the conditions, I would guess we're probably in 2-down.
He does have a missed extra point as well, but it wasn't because of the distance. It was just a little off to the left. It had plenty of legs. So out of shotgun, it's Schnell. They're going to pass, and it's going to be outside, and it's caught. And it looks like it's going to be short of the sticks, however, as that was caught by 21 Robert Hess.
You may see a field goal attempt here. It's a long 4th down, 4th and probably 7 or 8.
So, yeah, a long 4th down here. 3:50 remaining. Clock is winding, and they are going to attempt a field goal, and it looks like it's going to be Michael Volts trying the field goal. So Volts here on the kick, the field goal. Good snap, good hold. It's very high, and it's going to be wide right. So a missed field goal by the Volts, and the score remains 12-6. Huskies on top of the Knights. We'll take a 30-second break here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
On top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night High School Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. As you can see, Volts there, as he just recently missed a field goal to put them up 15-6. But as it stands, it's 12-6. New Holstein on top of Oshkosh Lourdes Academy. Game clock says 3:01. They need to adjust it. They do now adjust it back to 3:21 as they let it run after the missed field goal, as they do have the time correct now. So 3:21. Lourdes football, they got about 80 yards or 90 yards to go. Bauer back to pass. And he's going to complete it deep and wide open.
Again, 2 guys behind the entire Husky defense. Safety was on the top side of the field. Quarterback reads him, goes over the top to the opposite side.
That was the junior Dominic Kane. He's got a couple big passes thrown his way and completed already. And just like that, the Knights are at midfield.
Great pass by Bauer, right on the money.
Now, Bauer, his stats may not be great, but he's thrown some beautiful balls here tonight. But still trailing by 6 as New Holstein has done enough to hold this electric offense. Their defense has been stellar so far. Looks like it's going to be a keeper by Bauer going outside, and he's pushed out of bounds after he gains about 4 to 5 yards.
It's almost the opposite of the New Holstein. Lourdes is running the ball to keep the defense honest against the pass, and the Huskies are passing just enough to keep the defense honest with their run.
And the Huskies able to actually complete a pass on their third down, but just short of the sticks. Bauer back in shotgun, looking left. Now he goes right. He pump fakes. Looks like he's gonna pull it down. His eyes are still downfield, and now he'll just throw it out of bounds. Probably a good decision by Bauer there.
Yep. Smart play. Get into third and manageable.
Good defense there by the Huskies, though, as nobody was open downfield for Bauer. 2:58 remaining in the second quarter. Big third down coming for Lourdes. They're at midfield, the 40-yard line, probably in 4-down territory, as you already saw them attempt a fake punt. Bauer in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back. Pistol formation. Snap to Bauer. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, and it's going to be close. Looks like he might be just short. It's going to be close. I think he does have it.
Got a good mark on the bottom row.
No official word yet. They might have a measurement, potentially. It's pretty close.
They just moved the ball another yard forward and gave him the first down.
Yeah, so it was close, but they are going to give him the first down. It looked like they had just enough, but probably close enough for a measurement. But first down for Lourdes on the quarterback keeper up the middle from Josh Bauer.
Yeah, the umpire didn't have the ball where the near side official had marked it.
So in shotgun, Bauer back to pass. He rolls out right. Now he's looking left. Nothing there. He better get this one away. They're going to lose a lot of yards, and he is sacked by 3 different New Holstein players. One of them coming in at the end there was Obler.
Initial pressure by Sam Casper. Comes up limping a little bit, but held on for dear life. Got a hold of the uniform and just swung him around till company came.
Yeah, so the defensive end, Sam Casper, with a ginormous sack, a 15-yard loss, and now 2nd and 25 with 2 minutes and the clock running in the second quarter.
Eli Lefevre and Cody Obler on the cleanup. Again, good coverage downfield to get the initial pressure.
Big play coming here for Lourdes, trying to make it third and manageable, as it's going to be back to pass is Bauer once again. He escapes pressure to the left. His eyes are still downfield, and now he'll dump it off to his running back over the middle, and he's going to pick up decent yardage as he gains about all 15 yards of those back.
Good pressure again by Sam Casper. Just feet went out from under him on the wet turf before he could make the sack. Timeout, Lourdes.
So timeout by Lourdes. Good pressure by Casper once again, but good job of Bauer keeping the eyes down the field. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're watching high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Nachos come with rules, like don't take the fully loaded chips, don't hog the guac, and never take the last one. But with the $5 Grande Nachos box from Taco Bell, you can break all the rules, because this meal's all yours.
Here's Guy, a patient at New Medical Center.
In the medical center, I had stem cell injection put in my knee because I was having a lot of issues with it. Very simple process, very quick. Did the stem cell injection, went through the therapy, and my knee has been great ever since. All the people there that I have had to deal with were very friendly, very nice, honest with me. I followed procedures like they said everything turned out really good.
What are some things that you couldn't do before, but you can do now?
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info here on YouTube. 3rd and 9 for the Knights. Bauer in the backfield. Trips receivers to the right with the single receiver to the left. He's back to pass. It's going to be a bubble screen, and the pass at the 34-yard line. Bauer in shotgun formation. He's rolling out right. Good pickup block by his running back. He guns it over the middle. He has his man, but just a little too out in front of Rudinger, and a turnover on down. So a good stop by the Huskies defense.
Yep, Sam Cady on the coverage right down the middle in the end zone. Huskies take over, 1:14 left in the first half.
Decent throw by Bauer, but Rudinger turned the other way, and it was a tight window. As you got to give credit to the Huskies, as there was a lot of receivers open in the first quarter, not as much here in the second quarter, and now they have a chance to maybe put more points on the board with 1:14. But now this is where their ground and pound maybe hurts them, as their offense isn't quite as explosive with a short amount of time.
Yeah, I would expect to see them still run the football. They can cover the 1:14. They do have a couple timeouts left.
And it looks like they are going to pass, as it is number 9 rolling out. And it's going to be intercepted by the Knights. And the return is going to go back to midfield. So an interception thrown by Cameron Olson. And just like that, the Knights are given new life in the second quarter.
1:02 left in the half. Lourdes ball.
Yeah, so 1:02 remaining here in the quarter. It's a 6-point game, 12-6. The Huskies on top. And we mentioned it in the pregame, as the Huskies don't throw it a lot, but when they do, they have thrown 3 interceptions already on the year. And that's a big one there by Casper.
Right, that ball just didn't have a chance.
Or by Olson, excuse me.
Two Lourdes Academy guys probably could have had it. Ball hung and was well short.
So a fresh set of downs now on the turnover for the Knights at midfield. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Huskies' 44-yard line. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Dominique goes in motion. Bauer rolls out. Pump fake. And he's going to throw it downfield. And it's almost intercepted. And then it's almost caught by Rudinger. But it's going to be incomplete.
Number 21, Robert Hess on the coverage. Breaking up the pass. That could have gone for a touchdown.
Yeah, great coverage by Hess. It was almost an interception. Almost a completion. Maybe a risky throw by Bauer. But good coverage by Hess there.
The Holstein getting pressure, just not being able to finish on the quarterback. Quarterback seems to be a little slippery tonight.
Yeah, Bauer has some nice mobility so far rolling out. So 55 seconds left in the second quarter, 2nd and 10. Bauer gets the snap. He's looking left. Now he goes right, and his pass is just a little short, but it is complete to number 8, as it's going to be a timeout called, as that was caught by Dominique Kane. And it's going to be timeout by head coach Wopat of the Knights. We'll keep it here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. So 46 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Greg, we got an interesting last 45 seconds here.
Yeah, this is well within scoring distance for Lourdes Academy. They've shown they can be a quick score offense. Interesting that the Huskies passed the ball. They could have run the ball, easily run out the clock, maybe made some yards down the field, but their game is running, and they took a shot. Every once in a while, you got to take a shot. Didn't work out. Now Lourdes Academy, big play if they can get it in the end zone before halftime here, take the lead.
Yeah, it would be a huge momentum bust for the Huskies, as they could have ran out the clock and then gone into half with the lead, potentially could be tied or trailing. And the Lourdes Academy does receive the ball to start the second half as well, but still a lot of work left to do for the Knights if they're going to score. And this defense by the Huskies has been stellar all night since the first drive. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Bauer up the middle, and he just keeps chugging along, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Called 2 plays in the huddle, got the first down. Clock stops while the refs set the ball. Clock winds, under 40 seconds in the half. Ball on about the 39.
So 35
29.
seconds left, running clock here, 1st and 10. Takes the snap, he'll throw it, and it's going to be dropped by Rudinger as he was going to be able to walk out of bounds there. So 2nd and 10.
Good pass by Bauer. Slippery ball. Ball's wet on the field.
Yep, good pass there. It's just we've seen a couple times. It's hard to hold on to the ball here with the rain. The rain has stopped now, but doesn't mean the field is dry by any means necessary. And could see more rain potentially in the second half. So 29 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 12-6. Lourdes trail. Bauer back to pass. He'll throw one, and it's dropped by Rudinger as it was great defense by 15, Henry Schnell, but probably a catchable ball.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing out of Rudinger. Again, he made some space for himself inside the 5-yard line, just couldn't quite come up with the catch for the touchdown.
25 seconds left before the half. Down by 6 is Lourdes Academy. 29-yard line. Not quite sure if they're in field goal range or not.
That'd be a long way for a high school field goal. I think you'll see him go on 2 plays here. The Holstein, we'll see if they learned anything from last week. This kind of situation, you got to keep somebody deeper than the deepest guy. Can't let anybody get behind you with only 25 seconds on the clock.
Yep, and we've already seen a missed extra point as well. So this would be quite a shot at a field goal attempt. Bauer back to pass. He's looking left. He had a man, but the pressure by the defense forces him right. And now he's going to chuck it up to Rudinger, and he's got a jump ball, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Stewart, that one's coming back too. We got a holding in the backfield.
That is the 3rd touchdown of the night I've called that has not been a touchdown. And looks like probably offensive holding or illegal hands to the face.
Yeah.
Spectacular play by Bauer and Rudinger, all for naught once again.
I think the quarterback might have run into that hole that as he moved, his lineman had to grab to keep the defensive lineman from getting him before the pass. So tough call on Lourdes Academy. Again, that's their 2nd touchdown called back.
So 2 touchdowns called back for the Knights and 1 called back so far for the Huskies, and they are going way back as it was hands to the face, so that's a 15-yarder. So now 3rd and 24 with 16 seconds left. Curious to see. I'm guessing they're still going to air it out because they have the big play capability, and they do. They look right down the middle, and he has his man, and it's intercepted, and he's got a chance to take it at the 40, the 30, the 20, and now he's tackled, or he stays up. 3 seconds left. He might want to get out of bounds, and that is going to be the end of the half. He probably should have ran out of bounds earlier, but just tough as he does not have a view of the scoreboard where he was running.
It will be interesting to see if the refs put time back on the clock. There were about 2 seconds left when he finally did go out of bounds, but looks like they're going to call it at halftime.
Yeah, it was very close. He was going down right at about 2 seconds, a second and a half.
Yep.
But by the time he was down, it was close. So we'll hang here for just a second.
Yeah, New Holstein's offense is on the field. Lourdes is already heading to halftime.
I think they may put a second or 2 back.
It really did look like Hess, if he would have kept going on the outside, he would have been inside the 10, possibly for the goal line. Made a cutback, and a second defender coming from behind caught up to him.
So let's wait for the official call here. It looks like they are going to put at least a second back because the defense now of the Lourdes Academy is going back onto the field. Still no official word, but it looks like they are going to. So we're going to have one final play. They did not announce how much time they're putting back on, but obviously enough for a play.
Interesting that they're putting it at 0. I think they got to put something on.
Yeah, there wasn't a penalty, so it can't be an untimed down. But no official word by the official, and not quite in field goal range for a high school kicker, so they're going to take a shot at the end zone, it looks like.
I'm interested if New Holstein's starting kicker, Azimi, may not be in uniform tonight. This would be in his range. But with Volts, the backup kicker, that's a long field goal.
Yeah, we've seen Volts kick a couple times, so he may be their primary kicker tonight. And Cameron Olson in at quarterback for the Huskies, and now a timeout called by Lourdes Academy. So we'll take a very quick 30-second break. You're watching High School Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Here's Guy, a patient at New Medical Center.
In the medical center, I had stem cell injection put in my knee because I was having a lot of issues with it. Very simple process, very quick. Did the stem cell injection, went through the therapy, and my knee has been great ever since. All the people there that I have had to deal with were very friendly, very nice, honest with me. I followed procedures like they said, and I followed up with the therapy, and everything turned out really good.
What are some things that you couldn't do before, but you can do now?
Climbing stairs. That was to the point where I was actually walking sideways, going up and down stairs because it hurt so much. Getting up off the floor, I was down on the floor. It was a struggle getting up and down. It's still a lot easier now to get up and down off the floor. I could hardly do it before.
New Medical Center. Call 324-9899. 324-9899. 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun. Log on newmedicalctr.com and like them on Facebook. It's New Medical Center, Waupun.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. As no official word on how many seconds are left, so we're just going to unofficially call it an untimed down, even though can't really have that. There was no penalty, but an interception by New Holstein right before the half, and they have one play left with this untimed down on the 40 or the 24-yard line with an opportunity to try, or maybe about the 18-yard line. So back to pass here is Olsen. He's going to fire, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, and now we will head to the half.
Good defense by Lourdes. They had 6-7 guys back in the end zone, knowing what the Huskies had to do. Huskies went for a fade to a tall receiver, got a one-on-one, didn't quite work out.
So 12-6, halftime score. New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy. We'll give you some stats in a minute, but before that, we will take a break. Don't go anywhere. Halftime show here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Winnebago, Winnebago. Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Hey Andy, what you up to? I just got some sweet photos of Saturn's rings with my new DSLR. Oh yeah? I'm going to Mars to get some new pictures for my walls. Stellar.
Wherever your vacation may take you, Camera Casino's got you covered. The latest digital technology, professional lenses for rent, fun accessories to improve your images, and professional photo finishing. For an out-of-this-world experience, come to Camera Casino on Main Street in downtown Oshkosh.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here along Craig Sessing. We got a 12-6 score at the half as New Holstein on top of Oshkosh Lourdes Academy. A pair of touchdowns, or excuse me, not a pair. We got one touchdown from Sam Caddy for the Huskies and one by Michael Volts, and then a touchdown pass for Lourdes that was caught by Preston Rudinger. Greg, I'll let you take it away. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, first half kind of went to script. Huskies running the ball, Lourdes Academy passing the ball. Lourdes got a little bit unlucky. They had 2 or 3 times they got behind the Husky defense and just couldn't make the completion. And then on top of that, they had 2 touchdowns called back on penalties. So could be a very different game with just a little bit different luck in the first half. Lourdes Academy might have to make some first halftime adjustments. in their earlier games this year, they were well ahead at halftime. They had only given up points in the fourth quarter, so see if they have confidence when trailing at halftime.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. 12-6 is the score. New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy, but a couple touchdowns taken away from Lourdes, one also taken away from the Huskies. The Huskies also had a first, second, third, and goal opportunity down at the 2-yard line that they did not convert as well. So a lot of big plays that could make a different score, but the score is 12-6 at the half. New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. We got the halftime show here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's BCIBURKE.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
And Robin is with us here, and Robin's a patient of New Medical Center.
I had stem cell injections in both of my knees October of 19. I had arthritis issues in my left knee and my right knee. Give the stem cell injections a try. I had done a lot of research on it, felt that it was definitely something that I wanted to do rather than going ahead and doing full knee replacements. I had total stiffness in both knees, and after I had the injections and I did approximately 6 weeks of therapy, I was able to go up and down the stairs better. I am able to do my outside chores much better and enjoy my grandchildren. They're very thorough at going over everything, explaining and showing you. Very simple, very quick, and not painful at all. I would definitely recommend New Med.
New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun.
How do we explain our psychology majors having a 93% job placement rate after graduation? Marian University helps students start building a resume right away through direct professional work experience and guidance from faculty, those who have become experts in the field. Our curriculum prepares students to get the position they desire. Not to mention, more than half our graduates go on to complete a master's program within 2 years. Visit www.marianuniversity.edu/apply today and start building your resume.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
All these people, not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
Mexican spices, they changed you! What?
You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over!
Oh! We just getting started.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
The School District of New Holstein. Student learning is their top priority. They provide strong leadership and innovative curriculum and integrate technology in a climate of mutual respect. In a partnership with the community, they prepare students for the future. Thank you to the entire school community for your continuous support and successful passage of the referendum to renovate the elementary school. They say, "Go Huskies," from the School District of New Holstein.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating in Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion surgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Need help?
Winnebago. Winnebago. Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress, facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Dontham-City of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have two very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony lens implant for sharp, colorful vision in all three zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Dontham-City, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here alongside me, Craig Sessing. It's 12-6, New Holstein on top of Lourdes Academy. Greg, you got some other scores around the conference for us?
Yeah, following up on the Eastern Wisconsin Conference tonight, Kohler, Sheboygan Lutheran, Sheboygan Christian, 3-0 undefeated at 2-0 Brillion. Brillion with the halftime lead, 33-7.
Wow.
A bit of a surprise there. Kohler put up points, averaging over 50 points a game, only 8 at halftime versus Brillion. And the other conference game in progress, Chilton with a big lead on Valders. Chilton 1-1, Valders 0-3. Chilton up 36-7 at halftime. Final game in the conference, Manitowoc, Roncalli, and Kiel postponed tonight. No make-up date set at this point.
All right, thank you, Greg. We got a couple blowouts at the half. Some of those games. Well, we got a close barn burner here. We got it within a score, 12-6. For New Holstein, Sam Caddy with a touchdown. Michael Volz with a touchdown. And for the Knights, a touchdown pass from Bauer to Preston Rudinger. About a couple minutes left before the second half starts. Craig, what does New Holstein defense have to keep doing to limit this high-powered offense that they've only limited to 6 points thus far?
Yeah, I think the New Holstein defense they need to get a safety deep, if not two. They could probably play with one linebacker and put another safety deep. They can't give up that big play. They've been managing the running game good enough. It should be something they can control, but can't give up that big play. Lourdes needs that big play, but also needs to adjust to a football game in the second half. New Holstein's been in 3 barn burners already. This is the 3rd one this year. Lourdes really hasn't been challenged. They put away everybody by halftime in their first 3 games. So the advantage, I guess, is probably to the Huskies because they've been in this type of game. But Lourdes stepping up in competition. New Holstein as well stepping up in competition. Lourdes is currently rated number 2 in the state in Division 7. The New Holstein other opponents, Kohler, Sheboygan Lutheran was number 5 this week in Division 4. and Brillion was number 8 in Division 5. So New Holstein's been playing high competition in tight games where Lourdes is getting their first big test tonight. We'll see how they react after halftime.
And you got to imagine that Lourdes is going to score more than just 6 points in the second half. So the Huskies going to have to try and play a little bit of keep away, keep pounding the rock, and then also because Lourdes, they've had 2 touchdowns taken away from penalty, they could easily have 20, 21 points thus far as well. So,
all right, New Holstein not afraid to get into the track meet. Their last 2 weeks they scored 48 versus Valders and 50 versus Kohler. So high scoring, they can do it. It's just they're doing it on the ground instead of through the air.
Yeah, so Lourdes going to receive the ball in the second half. So right away, going to be a big momentum shift either way. If Lourdes is either going to tie it up or take a 1-point lead, or if New Holstein is going to get a stop, get the ball back, and then just eat some clock right off the bat. Going to be an interesting opening drive for both teams, as it is crucial to setting the tone.
Definitely crucial for the Lourdes Academy to get a score in this first drive of the second half. If not, their defense is eventually going to get tired running up against the big offensive line of the Huskies.
And many people know the second half, when you ground and pound, that's normally when the running game gets even better in the second half. Defensive linemen tend to get tired, and the gaps tend to get bigger. As we got kickoff here going left to right, as it's a short kick, fielded at the 32-yard line, and it's going to be out to about the 42-yard line or so. That was 21 Charlie Weber for the Knights.
Great field position for the Knights to start the second half.
So right at midfield, and Lourdes has had great field position a couple times, just unable to get out of their own way with the penalties. We'll see if they try and take a shot deep on the first play of the second half. Sam Casper has been in the backfield a lot thus far in the game. Bauer in shotgun. You got 4 receivers, 1 running back. Rudinger now in motion, and Bauer's going to keep it running left. And he's going to pick up the first down, and that's about a 12-yard gain to start off the opening drive of the second half for the Knights.
Solid run around the outside. Josh Rock lost contain.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights at the Huskies' 45-yard line, and doing it on the ground, which they don't do a lot of, but when they do run it, it's normally a Bauer keeper. So Bauer in the pistol formation, 4 wide receiver set again. Gets the snap, and he fakes the handoff, and he keeps it again. He pulls it left. He's got a lane. He makes a man miss. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's going to be tackled inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Knights.
Again, great run around the end by Bauer. Defensive end lost contain, 1 cut, and he's down the field for a gain of about 30.
So 2 plays so far for the Knights. Both have been rushing, which comes by a little bit of a surprise, but not surprised by who had the ball, as it was a quarterback keeper both times. And now the Huskies trying to have their stout defense stop the Lourdes from punching it in. Pistol formation, Bauer gets the snap. He's looking to pass over the middle, and it's low as it hits the ground. Going to be incomplete, intended for Rudinger.
Official had to jump out of the way on that play. Quick trigger by Bauer.
Yeah, the official ducked to his knees there as Bauer, I would imagine getting hit by a throw by Bauer would hurt in this weather quite a bit.
Yeah, the kids can take it. The official's a little bit older.
Yeah, they may be able to not take it quite as well as some of these Huskies players could take it getting hit. So 10:38 in the second quarter, not even 2 minutes trimmed off, and 2nd and goal for the Knights.
You'd think you'd see him run a quarterback keep around the outside again, work two big plays.
Rudinger in motion, they flip it to him. It's technically going to be a pass, and it goes nowhere. Tackled for a loss in the backfield. And Casper in the backfield on the tackle.
Well played by Casper. Maintained his contain, maintained his leverage on the outside shoulder. 5-yard loss.
Sam Casper, we said it, he's been in the backfield a lot. He's not always gotten to Bauer, but he's forced him out of the pocket a bunch, and that time bringing down Rudinger on the sweep. Technically going to be a pass as it was a forward pass from Bauer, but nonetheless a huge tackle for a loss, and now 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Got a single receiver to the far side. Pistol formation. Bauer takes his snap. He's looking. End zone. He's got a man, and he put a little too much air under it, and it's going to be incomplete.
Sam Cady on the defense for the Huskies with the pass breakup.
Yeah, nice defense there by Cady. It looked like if Bauer just rifled that in there, maybe he had a chance, but he put air under it, and Cady made a nice play deflecting out of bounds. And it looks like the Knights are going to go for it here.
Yeah, good thing Bauer had just enough on that pass. Cady ran back a interception 98 yards last week for a score.
So 4th and goal from the 13, 9:38 left in the 3rd quarter here. Bauer, end zone, and it is going to be caught, but it looks like he is going to stay inbounds there, and it's going to be touchdown Knights.
Same play, just a little better throw.
Didn't quite see, Greg, was that Rudinger again in the corner?
I didn't get the number, sorry.
Yeah, looked like Rudinger in the corner, not completely sure, as he's now on the sideline on the near side.
Yeah, it's a tough look from down here. It looked like he was out of bounds, but that's the soccer lines that are yellow. The football lines are about 2 yards outside that.
The soccer lines have tripped me up a couple times here, Greg, as they're very noticeable, as the extra point is blocked. So we have yet to see an extra point made by either team, and it is going to remain a tie game at 12 apiece. So 9:34 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It's 12-12 as the Knights score first in this second half to tie it up. A lot of ball game left. Going to be a good one. Don't go anywhere. You're listening and watching the high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time 1st and 3rd shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Welcome back on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 12-12 between the Knights and the Huskies, as fielded is Cady, and he is tackled at about the 26-27 yard line.
So the Lourdes Academy Knights make the first big play of the second half. 4th and 13, scoring that touchdown. Momentum on their side. Now the Huskies will go back to their run-heavy offense, trying to control the game and switch the momentum.
Got a whistle here by the official.
I believe the clock was running.
Yeah.
The clock is running.
Yep, scoreboard issue here. So would have been a ginormous momentum shift again, Craig, if the Huskies got that stop, as it would have been about the 4th or 5th time the Lourdes had been deep in their territory and only came away with 1 touchdown, but they were able to convert that 4th and long.
Yeah, big play for Lourdes.
So game clock malfunction currently.
It looks like they're going to put about 30 seconds back on.
So we got 8:56 on the board now. I believe they're going to change it, and they are. It's now 9:24. And here we go. First play of the drive for the Huskies is going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, and that was Schnell, and he picks up about 3 yards.
Yeah. High snap and a broken play there. Schnell made the best of it.
Yeah, it looked like a fake handoff there. You said it, high snap, still able to fall forward for a positive gain of about, well, they're going to give him 4 yards. So 2nd and 6, that's exactly where you want to be if you're the Huskies. snap there as it's Cameron Olson. He hands it off. It's up the middle. It's Katie. He's got a big hole. He's breaking free to the left side, and that's a nice gain of about 20 yards or so, and he's tackled at the 50-yard line.
Nice block downfield by number 68, Xander Casper. 15 yards downfield for the big guy.
So Xander Casper, the right tackle with the block there. Ball now on the Knights' 49-yard line after a big run by Sam Cady on the left side and far side of the field. Schnell back in there at quarterback. He'll hand it off up the middle, and breaking free is Volts. And another first down for the Huskies. Back-to-back first down runs.
Yeah, following the blockers, that time Sam Casper, the right tackle, 11 yards downfield, still didn't find anybody to block. So Lourdes Academy is going to have to get some people in those gaps where the Huskies are going to run all night.
So it's 7:55 in the second quarter. Running clock, it's 12 apiece. New Holstein and Oshkosh for Lourdes. And back in there at quarterback is Olson as he hands it off, and Cady is able to get about 4 to 5 yards as it looked like it was going to be a short gain, still able to get the best of it.
New Holstein continues to pound the ball. Lourdes Academy's got to get a negative play or a stop. Right now they're just moving the ball down the field at will.
So 2nd and 6. And that's what the Huskies like to do, and that's what they do is they run the ball, and they've just been in manageable downs. 2nd and 3rd downs have been manageable when they do get to 3rd downs, as it's going to be Schnell rolling out. He stops, makes a man miss, and now he's got a lane as 4 penalty flags fly, and it's coming back.
Yeah, number 52, Blake Merschberger, on the hold.
As some confrontation here on the field, as a couple players, a player from Lourdes and a player from the Huskies were getting into it, and then the ref stepped in and separated them. We'll wait for the call.
It's going to be a hold on the Huskies. They have had this trouble. They lead the conference in penalty yards against. So
actually going to be a face mask on the Huskies. It's going to move back to their own 46-yard line. So after a nice play by Henry Schnell that looked like it was going to be a bad play, with the penalty, they're going to be pushed back to 2nd and 18. 6:58 remaining here in third quarter.
2nd and 18, most teams it's a passing down. Huskies, they could still run the ball here.
The snap to Olson as he fake hands it off, and he's going to rifle one over the middle. He has his man, and it's caught.
Quarterback to
Schnell.
quarterback.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. Quarterback to quarterback. You'll see a running back to a quarterback, a receiver to a quarterback. You don't see a quarterback to a quarterback too often, folks.
3rd and 2 for the Huskies.
So picking up 16 yards on that 2nd and 18, and 3rd and 2. They got a couple plays to pick up the 2 yards, as you got to believe they're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, I think you're right, Stuart. It's 2 plays to get 2 yards.
The way they've been running the ball, you would think it would be pretty likely. See if the Knights sell out on the run here as Shell has it. He hands it off. Going outside is Volts. He looks like he's going to be short of the first down, as the Knights did a nice job of forcing them to go east and west versus north and south.
Yeah, Volts couldn't get around the end. The Knights did sell out, put a couple extra guys in the blitz and the run blitz.
So 4th and 2 for the Huskies. Looks like the offense is staying out there. 5:35 on the clock in the third quarter.
Knights number 36 out there cramping up, trying to get off the field.
Yeah, and he does hobble off to the near side of the field, as it's Cameron Olson in at quarterback, and he's going to fake hand it off. They're going to throw it, and they have a man, and it's caught, and It is completed to Michael Volts, and it's going to be a first down for the Huskies. Craig, I don't know about you, but I did not expect a pass play there.
Well, good call by the offensive coordinator for the Holstein calling the plays. Lourdes is starting to run blitz to fill those gaps, so you're going to see a few passes, but again, the majority you're going to see is Huskies running the ball.
On 4th and 2, you got to believe the Knights are selling out on a run, so a nice little fake handoff, and it wasn't a long throw, just a little run out to the flat. Very effective as Schnell's in there. He hands it off. It's Volts on the outside, trying to get outside, and now he's going to be tackled for about a gain of a yard or 2.
Yeah, again, running east and west. They got to get it turned north and south. Had the guards pulling, just didn't find the gap to plant the foot and go.
Yeah, so they've had a couple nice touchdowns going east to west, but they've gotten back up north and south fast once they've gotten the edge. This time, they're just the last couple of plays they haven't completely been able to get the corner.
Yep. Lourdes Academy doing a good job stringing that out to the sideline.
So 4:20 running clock here, 2nd and 9. Cameron Olson back in there at quarterback. 2 receivers to the left. The snap, he fake hands it off. He's rolling out left, looking deep, nothing there, and now he's going to be brought down and sacked. The ball came out. We'll see who landed on it. Looked like the Huskies came away with it. And the Huskies do recover the fumble as Cameron Olson was sacked trying to roll out to his left.
Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 15.
So 3rd and 14 for the Huskies. Still might run it here to try and get to a manageable 4th down. 3:30 on the clock. 12-12 is your score between New Holstein and Oshkosh Lourdes. Schnell's in there. He fake hands it off. He's running left. He's got the edge, and it's going to be about a 4th and 5. So a nice pickup of about 9 yards there.
Yep. 3rd down play called, knowing that they're going to go for it on 4th down. Make it 4th and manageable. Looks like it's going to end up being about a 4th and 7.
Yeah, not too many teams are going to run it on 3rd and 14 to try and get it to manageable to 4th down, but that's exactly what they did, and they cut it in half. They got 7. Now they need 7 more. So 4th and 7 for the Huskies on the Knights' 22-yard line. Big play in this game coming up. And that quarterback is Cameron Olson, and a whistle. Looks like we have a timeout by the Lourdes. So timeout by the Knights. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You are watching high school Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. As another clock malfunction over the break, but it appears they have it fixed. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. A big 4th and 7 coming up for the Huskies. Greg, what do you look for the Huskies to run here?
Well, these are the plays that win or lose the game. You gotta go to your big players. The Stars got to make plays on 4th and 7. It's not beyond it for the Huskies to run the ball here at 4th and 7. Likely a pass, but on the year they're averaging almost 7 yards a clip. So depending on the formation, depending on how the defense comes out, you really have all options open for the Huskies.
And they do pass it. You might want to key on Hess, as he is the main target for the Huskies.
Right. Big plays this year. Adam Casper, the tight end, has been coming up big for the Huskies. So watch the tight end down the middle.
So Schnell in at quarterback, as you never know who's going to have the quarterback in there, as it's going to be a handoff and a pass, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be batted away. A nice play as Katie was open in the end zone. A beautiful pass by Volts, but a Knight defender able to bat it away at the last second.
Yeah, Katie was open. probably a personnel issue there for the Huskies. If you're going to hand off and then pass, why not hand it quarterback to quarterback?
I got to give Volts credit, though. He made a beautiful pass there. Katie was open. Probably could have put another yard or two on it, but also a great defensive play to bat it away.
Yep. Second big play of the game by Lourdes Academy. The 4th and 13 touchdown made a big difference, and they're a huge stop to avoid going back down 6.
3:04 in the third quarter. It's a tie game, 12 apiece. Knights have it now on their own 22-yard line. Bauer in shotgun. He's got trip receivers to the left. Single running back, single receiver on the far side. He pump fakes to the left. He's got a man over the middle, and it's a little low. It's going to be incomplete, as intended receiver there was Dominique Kane.
Looked like a nice, easy 15-yard pitch and catch. The ball was just a little low. Receiver couldn't come back for it.
Bauer's had a couple really nice throws today, but he's also missed a couple, I wouldn't say easy throw, but more timing route throws over the middle that he's thrown a little high or low.
Yeah, I would guess you'll see him come back to that play. It looked like a really well-designed play.
I think that one was actually intended for Dominique Bauer, the freshman. As now Bauer takes the pass, handed off, and that's going nowhere as he is taken down by a swarm of Huskies.
Cody Obler blowing up the play for middle linebacker.
So Obler in on the play, also running back for the Huskies. And now just like that, after 2 quick plays, a 3rd and long for the Knights. And you got to believe they are not in 4th down territory unless it is 4th and short. But you never know, they did fake punt from this territory in the first quarter. Bauer takes the snap. He fires one to the far side, up, and it looks like it is caught, and it is. It's going to be a 1st down for the Knights, as that was his main target, Preston Rudinger, once again coming up big.
Boy, Husky sideline upset with the call. Looked like the ball came out as he hit the ground. No replay in high school football, so go with what the call is.
Yeah, far side of the field, hard to tell from the press box if the ball came out, but the Knights are awarded the 1st down. Bauer takes the snap. He fakes the bubble screen.
Back.
Wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown. It's number 1, Jack Huizinga for the touchdown. Never touched once, the senior.
Miscommunication on the defense. 2 guys took the guy for the bubble screen. Nobody within 15 yards of the wide receiver. Easy touchdown for Lourdes Academy.
Yeah, definitely some miscommunication there, as it was a pump fake, on the bubble screen, and then Jack wide open on the near side, and then it was just a foot race to the end zone. Now a crucial extra point coming for the Knights, as neither team has made an extra point or field goal yet in this game. Good snap, good hold, and it is good for 25, Will Pollock. So Lourdes on top now by a touchdown, 19-12 with 2:09 left in the third quarter. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching high school boys Friday night on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
The School District of New Holstein. Student learning is their top priority. They provide strong leadership and innovative curriculum and integrate technology in a climate of mutual respect. In a partnership with the community, they prepare students for the future. Thank you to the entire school community for your continuous support and successful passage of the referendum to renovate the elementary school. They say, "Go Huskies," from the School District of New Holstein.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 19-12 is your score. Oshkosh Lourdes Academy Knights on top of New Holstein Huskies, as there's the kick going right to left on your screen, and it is Sam Cady returning it all the way to about the 34-yard line, so decent field position for the Huskies. But Greg, momentum on the Knights side now.
Definitely big move with the black team here tonight. Black uniforms just dominating the second half, making the big plays when they need to.
A big 4th and goal from their own from the 13-yard line, the Knights for their first touchdown to open up the second half, and then a big play on their last drive to Jack Huizinga for a touchdown. But again, the Huskies, they have been able to run the ball at will. It's just been one penalty or one bad play that's kind of put them in bad position. As Olsen in at quarterback, he hands it off, and it goes nowhere, stuffed at the line, maybe a gain of 1.
Good stop by the Lourdes Academy defense.
Yeah, so that was Obler up the middle, and the gaps were closed in a hurry. They're going to give him a yard, but not a lot of running lanes there for Obler.
Solid tackle there by Lourdes Academy, number 21, Charlie Weber, the 6'1 senior.
So 2nd and 9, a minute 28 remaining in the third quarter as the Huskies trail by 7. As whistle blows and a timeout called by New Holstein by Matt Rupp. We'll take a 30-second break. You are watching high school football here on Friday nights on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus bread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
Welcome back on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. It's 19-12. The Knights on top of the Huskies, as it was a 12-6 lead at the half for New Holstein. That lead has evaporated, and they trail 7. They have the ball on their own 36-yard line with a 2nd and 9, Craig.
Yep, third quarter dominated by Lourdes Academy Knights. Great adjustments at halftime. Finally hit on the pass, the long pass, on a blown coverage by the Huskies.
So a big drive here by the Huskies, as they, at the very least, if they don't score, at least want to take up some clock, but more importantly, change the field position and not give a short field for the Knights.
Huskies just need to get back to doing what they do best, ground and pound.
The snap, it's Schnell in there at quarterback. He hands it off to Volts, and he's got a lane. He's got 10 yards. Now it's 15. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40, and that's going to be a 20-yard gain as he's finally brought down at the 39-yard line.
Great seal block about 8 yards downfield by right tackle Sam Casper. Created a lane.
So Casper getting down there to make the downfield block, and Volts, after getting the first down, picking up another 10, getting to the 40, and that was the big play the Huskies needed. We're under a minute to play now in the third quarter, and Cameron Olsen is now in at quarterback. Olsen takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking to pass. He's got a man, and it is short. Not sure if it got batted down or not, but it was intended for Hess. Second and 10 coming up for the Huskies with 42 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Schnell coming in with the play for the Huskies.
We have seen a quarterback-to-quarterback play already, as Olsen's not in the formation here, so we're not going to see it on this play. But a lot of creative plays by the Huskies offense here tonight. See if they go back to more conventional ground and pound here, as they hand it off on a counter play to Cady, and he's going to only pick up a couple.
Yeah, just a little slow on the execution there. It was a nice hole. Xander Casper pulling through the hole, had his guy pinned, but play just didn't develop quick enough.
So now 3rd and long, as the Huskies may just let this wind down to the end of the quarter. 15 seconds on the game clock, as now they break the huddle. Got 6 seconds left before. Let's see if they get a snap off. Not sure if they have any intentions. As Schnell at quarterback, they are going to get it off, and he's going to pass. He fakes the handoff. He's got a man deep, but good coverage there, overthrown, and that's going to take us to the fourth quarter. So 4th and long awaits the Huskies. 4th and 8 to open up the fourth quarter. It's 19-12. Knights on top of the Huskies. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress, facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they changed you.
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube stream. It's 19-12. New Holstein has the ball. They're down by 7. It's 4th and 8 on the Knights' 38-yard line, and they are going for it. Shotgun formation. It's Olsen back there. He's looking. He fires it. He has a man, and it's dropped. It's Hess dropping it. Would have been enough for a first down.
Clean drop by Hess. That happens. Not going to catch them all, but surprised the Huskies got away from what they do best. They threw 3 passes on that unsuccessful drive.
Yeah, so once they pass the first couple, at 4th and 8, you're not forced into a pass, but you're almost forced into a pass. But it was a good play design as Hess was open. Just unfortunate to not be able to pull that one in. So 11:54, 6 seconds came off with that play, and now the Knights take over on their own 38-yard line. Big defensive possession here for the Huskies as they need a stop, and they need it bad.
You don't want to get down 2 scores in the fourth quarter, although it can come back from that. Happened last week.
Bauer back to pass. He's looking. He's going to fire, and the cornerback is with him step by step, and then breakaway speed, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to be stepped out of bounds, but it will be completed to Rudinger. And it is another big pass play. Fortunate enough for the Huskies, he stepped out of bounds after he caught it.
Looks like the flag on the play is going to be on the Huskies this time.
So a flag is down. Good eye there by Craig as the players are still going down. So you're right, Craig. It is going to be on the Huskies for once on a big play. They're going to tack on some yards, too, so it might have been a personal foul.
Update from around the conference. Brilliant 52, Sheboygan Christian Lutheran 8 in the fourth quarter. Chilton 44, Valders 13 late in the third quarter.
So a personal foul late hit called on the Huskies, which tacked on another 15 yards. And now the Knights have 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. So still able to pick up a first down without getting a touchdown. Bauer in the pistol formation. He's looking to the left. He fires. The pass is too high over the arms of Rudinger. Incomplete.
Good coverage by Sam Cady on the play.
Cady's had a tough assignment trying to track down Rudinger, and he's done a good job, but Rudinger has been able to create just enough space for a couple big plays. But Cady's been on him pretty tight.
Big stand here for the Huskies. Even holding them to a field goal would keep them in the game.
And a field goal is not guaranteed either. So still an opportunity to keep them out of the end zone as Bauer's in the pistol. 2nd and 10. He's looking right, a bubble screen. It's caught by Dominique, and he's going to pick up a few yards, but nothing major, as it looks like about a gain about 5 yards. And that was Dominique Kane, the junior.
Be an interesting call for Coach Wolpat if they do get 2-3 yards on this play. It's a very makeable field goal, but it's also a fourth down from inside the 10. Right now we're at 3rd and 6.
So scoreboard still says 2nd and 6, but it is 3rd and 6 for the Knights. As Bauer's back to pass, he's looking, he's chased out of the pocket, he's rolling left, nowhere to go, and he fires it, and it's batted away, incomplete.
Yep. Late flag, but a good call. That's a crackback block. It's going to be against Lourdes Academy. Injured Husky on the play is Sam Casper.
So Casper down on the field for
As long
the
as
Huskies.
we got a short break in the action, Stuart, I'm going to give a personal shout out to my son Jacob, who shot his first buck tonight with the bow, 10-pointer. So if you see Jacob this week, congratulate him.
Congratulations to Jacob. First buck tonight, and with a bow, no less. As an injured player here, we'll take a break. You're watching on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
Welcome back to football on the Radio Plus Info Friday night game of the week. Sam Casper, the tackle, did get up, made his way off the field under his own power. We went from a play inside the 10-yard line. Now it is 3rd and 33 from the 34-yard line. 15-yard penalty against Lourdes Academy. Little delay in the action here. Lourdes getting the play in. .10:48 remaining, fourth quarter. Lourdes back to pass, rolling to the right, through the hands of number 25, Marcus Frunzen, incomplete pass. 4th down, likely a punting situation here, 4th and 33. Don't think we've seen the punter tonight yet for Lourdes Academy. Huskies playing safe defense. We did see the punter come out, but they faked the punt in the first half. Actually going for it now, 4th and 33. Huskies with 3 guys deep. Dropping back to pass. Throwing long into the end zone. Incomplete. Had a chance. The ball was there, got through the defense, but the receiver just couldn't quite come up with it. Huskies will take over on offense. 10:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Lourdes Academy 19, New Holstein 12. Both teams tonight fighting through weather in the first half. Second half turned out to be a pretty good game. A little bit chilly out there for the fans, but the players seem to be enjoying it. Olsen in at quarterback for the Huskies in the shotgun. Takes the snap, inside handoff to Volts. Volts up the middle for 5, 10, 15-yard gain and still going. Takes about 5 Knights to take him down. Correction, Katie on the carry out to the 50. First down Huskies. 10:20 to go in the game. Schnell in the shotgun. Inside handoff to Volts. Volts up the middle, out to the right side. Gains about 13 down to the Knights' 37-yard line. Nice run by Volts. Good blocking around the right end. Huskies back to what they do best. They're running the ball and running strong. Wilson back in at quarterback. Bad snap. Fumbled. Recovered by Olsen. Loss of 3 on the play. Tough play there for Olsen. Not much he could do with the snap. Came up quick. Huskies 2nd and 13 from their own 40-yard line. Knights having some confusion on the defensive call, looking to the sideline for help. Huskies back to pass. Schnell deep, looking for a man downfield. Nobody open. Running around the left side. Throws it and intercepted by the Knights. Number 5 returning the ball all the way to the 40-yard line. Injured Husky on the play. Looks like a lineman that got caught up in the wash. Great interception there by the Knights. Big play to stop a Husky drive. Got a break in the action here. Waiting to see the, still don't have the injured Husky. Why don't we take a 30-second? We'll come back shortly with more Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion surgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football. We're here with Lourdes Academy and the New Holstein Huskies. Will Meinert was the injured Husky, got up, walked off under his own power. Lourdes Academy in the shotgun. 8:53 left in the fourth quarter. Back to pass, fake the bubble screen, looking long, nobody open, running, and then throwing downfield short of the wide receiver. Looks like that was intended for Dominic Bauer, freshman receiver. 2nd and 10, ball at the 42-yard line of Lourdes. 3 receivers right, 1 to the near side. Quarterback in the pistol formation. Looking to the sideline for an adjustment. No audible. Dropping back, running with the ball is the quarterback, Bauer. Breaks 2-3 tackles, but only gains about 2 yards. We'll be in a 3rd and long situation for the Knights.
Bauer on the keeper to the 43, gain of 1.
Another Husky shaken up on the play. Number 58 getting up slow. That's Eli Lefevre. Makes his way to the sideline. Again, trips left on the formation for the Knights. Single receiver to the near side. Pistol formation. 3rd down and about 9. Drop back to pass. Throwing near side. Caught. And tackled by Katie, but 1st down yardage for the Knights. Nice pass by Bauer. Out to number 4. Preston Rudinger. Rudinger, the 6'2", 175 senior. Main target of the Knights. Knights in the no huddle, but looking to the sideline for the play call. Taking their time, working the clock. 7:40 left in the game. Knights have a 7-point lead and the ball inside Husky territory at the 45-yard line. Again, standard look, trips left. 1 receiver to the near side. Rudinger, quarterback in the pistol formation. Snap, run up the middle. Bounces off tackles right at the line of scrimmage. Breaks it deep. Still on his feet, down inside the 30-yard line to the 29-yard line. Beautiful run by the Knights to get the 1st down. 1st down at the 29-yard line. Huskies being pushed back. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Again, the Knights in the no huddle, waiting for the play call from the sidelines. Taking their time, milking the clock just like they should. Trips to the near side this time, single receiver to the top. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wide receiver number 8 in motion. Quarterback drops back and is sacked. Xander Casper, number 68 for the Huskies on the sack. Loss of about 6 on the play. Ball is now at the Husky 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and about 17 for the Lourdes Knights. Again, Lourdes stays in the no huddle. Huskies don't have time to change out their linemen. Milking the clock, but getting the play from the sideline instead of going into the huddle. 2 receivers to each side of the formation. Shotgun with the quarterback in the pistol. Number 8 in motion, stops, comes back, simple comeback route, falls away, just out of the reach of number 5, Jack McKellips. Henry Schnell in the coverage. 3rd and long for the Knights. Knights have an interesting call here. 3rd and 15. Do you go long for the first down, or are you in 2-down territory? Definitely inside Huskies' end of the field. They're at the 35. It's kind of hard to punt from here, so probably 2-down territory. Get half on this play. Quarterback rolling out. Bauer. Oh! Bauer threw it into the hands of Marcus Frunzen. Ill-advised pass, but dropped by Frunzen. That could have been a pick 6 going the other way if Frunzen makes a clean catch. So now we're down to another big play for both sides, especially for the Husky defense. 4th and 15. They need to stop. 5:41 remaining. Down 7. Huskies need to get the ball back. Clock stopped on the incompletion. 3 receivers near side and 1 to the top. Quarterback in the shotgun formation. Huskies playing deep safety. Bauer drops back to pass, throws to a wide open receiver, and caught. Caught inside the 15-yard line for the first down. About a 21-yard gain. Nice catch out there by Riedinger.
Down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Knights.
1st and 10 from the 15. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Clock is running. Getting the play and call in from the sideline again. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Bauer back in the shotgun. Trying to put the game away. Handoff right up the middle. Stuffed by the Holstein defense. Obler on the tackle. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down. 11. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Clock is running. Huskies need a stop here, but they also need to start managing the clock. If you get a stop here, you may see a 3rd down timeout. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the top. Quarterback Bauer in shotgun. Slow snap. Bauer rolling out to the right. Nobody there to contain. Running it down the field. Looks like another first down. Inside the 5-yard line. Good play by Bauer, although he did come up limping. He's limping back to the huddle. Well-designed play that once he broke contain, there was nobody out there for the Huskies. The receivers were all running to the other side of the field. 1st and goal Knights from the 4. 4:04 left in the game. Three receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quarterback Bauer in the pistol formation. Quarterback Runsman working well tonight for the Knights. Bauer hands off up the middle. Not to the line. Just short of the end zone. Looks like he's inside the 1. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Huskies need to make a stand on defense. 3:45 remaining in the game. And the clock is running. As we're waiting for the play to come in, we'll do a little Radio Plus roll call. Thank you for listening tonight to Julie Schneider, Dan Nett, Mary Candler, trips near side, 1 receiver to the top of the screen, 2nd and goal from the 1, run right up the middle, initially stopped by the Huskies, and they do hold Third down and goal from inside the 1. 3 minutes remaining. Definitely 4-down territory here for the, I shouldn't say that. If they kick a field goal, they'd be up 2 scores. So 3rd and goal from inside the 1. Big play for the Huskies to, if they want to stay in the game. Big play for Lourdes Academy if they want to put the game away. Be under 2.5 to go by the time this ball is snapped. Trips to the near side, 1 receiver to the top. Bauer in the shotgun, takes the ball, hands off up the middle. Touchdown, Lourdes Academy. Nice run, right up the middle by Lourdes Academy. Looks like we're going to see an extra point attempt. I think they put 1 too many on the board. Should be 25-12, and now the point is good. 26-12, Lourdes Academy. 2:14 left in the game, and we'll take a short break and be back with more Friday Night Football on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Back to football, a little quick on the kickoff. Returned by the Huskies, Katie, out to the 32-yard line. So Holstein needs some big plays. Down 14 with 2:06 remaining. They get the ball, basically 1st and 70. Need to put it in the end zone, quick. Huskies do have 2 timeouts remaining if they can get a quick score. Huskies line up. Schnell at quarterback. In their wing T. Hess on the far side, receiver. Run up the middle with Obler. Gains about 3. Lourdes Academy claiming the ball came loose. No indication yet from the officials. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down. Yep. 2nd down to Holstein. Clock running, 1:52 remaining. Huskies need to make some big yards. Got to start taking chunks on plays if they want to get back in this game. Hess and Katie to the near side. Obler in the backfield behind Olsen in the shotgun. Another run by Obler up the middle. Good run up the middle. Big hit by the middle linebacker on Obler, but not until he's gained the 1st down. Gain of about 10 on the play. Ball is at the 45. Huskies really don't have time to be in the huddle right now. Their clock is running with 1:20 left. 2 receivers far side. Volts and Hess. Schnell in the shotgun. Hands off to Obler on the read option. Goes nowhere. Clock continues to run. We're under 1 minute to go in the game.
Rock on the carry for the Huskies. Stopped by Cook. No gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Clock is running. 45 seconds left in the game. Looks like they're going to be content to run it out. Olsen in the shotgun. Pass to Volts out in the flat. Nice move and does not get out of bounds. Oh, does get out of bounds. Gets the first down. First down for the Huskies at the 44-yard line of Lourdes Academy. Under 20 seconds left in the ball game. Looks like this may be the last play. Clock is running. Huskies are not calling a timeout. Schnell in the shotgun. Volts in motion. End around to Volts. Time has expired. Volts is running on the far side and is tackled for about a 10-yard gain, but that is the ball game. Final score tonight, Lourdes Academy 26, New Holstein Huskies 12. We'll be back in a minute with the post-game show on Friday Night Football from Radio Plus info on YouTube TV.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Need help?
The School District of New Holstein. Student learning is their top priority. They provide strong leadership and innovative curriculum and integrate technology in a climate of mutual respect. In a partnership with the community, they prepare students for the future. Thank you to the entire school community for your continuous support and successful passage of the referendum to renovate the elementary school. They say, "Go Huskies," from the School District of New Holstein.
Welcome back to our Radio Plus post-game show. Final score again tonight from St. Mary Catholic. Lourdes Academy 26, New Holstein 12. Huskies fall to 1-3 in the year. Lourdes Academy 4-0. Lourdes Academy ranked number 2 in the state in Division 7. Huskies with another tough loss tonight. Not a lot of happy faces on the Husky sideline, but they were in the game. They played tough against a good team. Had a chance to win, just kind of fell short in the second half. Scoring plays for the Huskies tonight, few and far between. When it came time to make a big play, the defense just couldn't hold. Gave up a touchdown on a 4th and 13. Offense had a ball stuffed at 4 plays from inside the 5. Didn't get in the end zone. A couple little breaks one way or the other. Could have turned the game around, but not to be for the Huskies. They'll have to get back at it next week and hopefully get on the winning side of the scoreboard. I don't have finals tonight, but Chilton was well ahead. They were going to win, and I believe Brilliant was going to beat KLC, but not a final in yet. But Brilliant had a big lead in the 4th quarter. So finishing up for tonight, Oshkosh Lourdes 26, New Holstein 12. Thank you for joining us. For Stuart, this is Craig, signing off from St. Mary Catholic in Neenah.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bauer Chiropractic, Optivision, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke Company, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Radom & Stone and Landscape Company, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Jackson Call Insurance, AirTech,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Pump and Pantry,
Fond du Lac Pizza Ranch, Camera Casino, Refinery Wellness Center,
Premier Financial Credit Union, Back in Action, and Edward Jones.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.